Hi folks, welcome to another video on Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. It may be summertime, but in this game, winter's always just around the corner, and we've got to get ready for it. Let's get started. Smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell, so you don't miss out on more great content. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Or just give it a thumbs up for yourself, so that you'll always be able to come back and watch it again if you need to. Well, let's start out today by fixing what I consider to be a mistake, and I should have fixed it in the last video, but I was hesitant, and that is I got 2 fire stations within a stone's throw of each other. So this one here looks like it's doing pretty well. We got 4 fire trucks and 8 or 7 firefighters. It's taken 8 fuel. And this one here, probably not doing as well. It needs firefighters and I don't need it, so it's taken up 8 fuel, so let's get rid of that one. So I'll click on that guy again, and I gotta go to the fire trucks. And I'm gonna have to sell these fire trucks before I can demolish the building. So let's get rid of these guys, and at least I get some money for them. Not a full 100%, but I get some money back. Let's sell him and sell the last guy. Now I can demolish the building. And yeah, get rid of that thing. Next thing I want to do is just add a few road connections that I missed out on. There's one right there. We'll just plop in a mud road, and I think there's another one over here somewhere. There is, right by that high voltage switch. Alright, now he's got access. Well, it's only May, but winter is coming and we got to get ready for it in this game. So let's start by building a heating plant. Go down to heating plants and over we go. And I'm going to build a large one or regular size one. And I want them off to the side here so that I can load them up with coal with a train or something if I want to. I'm thinking over here somewhere. I can get a road connection in up there. So let's just level that out and plop them in. And then I'll just make a nice road connection here. Hopefully that'll go across, and it does. Now while that thing is building itself, I'm going to go over here where we had that fire station. I'm going to build a technical services building. Let's just go over to pathways and get rid of that pathway. Get it out of the way. I don't need it anymore. So you're gone. And let's go over to roads and go to a technical services. Just spin him around so he matches up nicely. And I'll have to do a little bit of landscaping, so let's put him in. Now back over at the heating plant, what does he need? So right now he has no workers and no resources. So it's May right now, and as far as I know, I don't think I need that heating plant going. Although I will look here and say, citizens' happiness is too low, what's his problem? I think we're looking at this guy here. Well, he can't get food, meat, and clothes, so there's nothing to do with heat. New vehicle, citizens' happiness too low. This guy over here, again, nothing to do with heat. So at the moment, I don't think I really need to worry that that heating plant is not operational. But nonetheless, let's get planning for the future. So let's go over to roads and let's put in a bus platform. I think this guy here, he only takes 30, so that's a fair amount of workers. Go back to roads and let's put in a bus platform. I think I'll just put in a regular size one and see if I can. Oh, now there's piping things there, so maybe I'll just go over this way a little bit in case there's above ground pipes there, and we'll plop them in right there. And then back over to footpaths, and we'll connect something up there like that. And of course, it's going to need a road connection. That's not a surprise. And let's see if we can connect this guy right up through here, just like that. Now the other thing I want to do with this heating plant is, just in case I'm going to deliver coal to it by a train, I want to put in a large aggregate storage. Go down to aggregates, and there's a large aggregate storage. And it looks like I can connect him that way. I'm just going to adjust him a little bit. There's a nice spot right there. So there's a large aggregate storage, and I'm also going to put in a train aggregate unloading station, if I can call it that. Now I need him to hook up there to this guy here. And maybe I can put him in. Better put a little more space there for the road connection. So I'm going to plop him in there. It's going to cost me a bit for terrain. Plop him in there. And next, back over to roads and make sure these guys have road connections. I'm going to go out like that. And then just over here. And I could probably just connect him up. Alright, so now we're getting teed up for the future here. Back here at our technical services building, let's buy some snowplows because we're going to need them. Not yet, it's only May, but at least we'll be ready. We'll go to purchase, and I might as well go with the best ones I have. I don't have a lot of stuff to snowplow right now, but as my village and cities grow, I'll need it. So, and I know they only have limited range, but I'm going to buy a bunch of these things anyway. There they are. They're all set, teed up, ready to go for the first snow. Alright, let's just check on the happiness factor here and see what's happening. His happiness is way too low. And what does this guy want? He needs food, clothes, and meat. Okay, well that's something we can fix. Alright, so let's go over here and perhaps we can put some things in right behind in there. Let's go down to residences, I think it is, and over to a grocery store. Put a grocery store in there, something like that. And then over to a small shopping center. You don't need to be connected by factory connection, that's for sure. Hey, you don't need them connected. So I'll plop them over here. Alright, that looks good right there. Alright, let's throw a road in there because every building needs road access. Let's put a road in through here. Connect him up and stick. Whoa. I want that. I just want to go kind of straight through and connect him up. And while I'm at it, I'm going to pull that road over here and just pull it around. That gives me room for future development. Let's go back here and throw a let's put in a few footpaths because people like to walk everywhere in this game as long as it's about 300 meters or less. That's the way I understand it. Not sure you're going to go from the school to there to the grocery store, but you might. Or I could perhaps connect it like that. Like this. Lots of opportunity to walk over here. The next thing I'm going to build is a construction office. So I'm going to put some road down here like that, and then I'm going to go over to construction. And let's pick a construction office. I'm going to plop him in right about there. I think will work. Let's try, or maybe I could orientate him like this. Let's plop him in there. And while he's building, put a gas station right across the street from him. Let's go back to roads and over to gas stations. Will it fit in there in that nice little tiny spot? It will. Okay, we'll plop him in there. Now back to the construction office, and the purpose of this construction office, this is going to be for terrain management purposes. So let's just go to purchasing vehicles, and I want bulldozers and lots of them. So I got 12 spots. I'm going to buy 12 of these bulldozers because the specific purpose is to do terrain management, not road building. At least that's what this construction office is for anyway. Now this area here looks like an excellent area for a gravel operation. So, but it's going to be hilly and kind of rigid, and I'm going to have to do some terrain management here. First, let's just get rid of some trees so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Let's remove some trees. There's a nice ridge there. You would think there would be a lot of gravel right up in here somewhere. Now I'll go over to terrain and I want to level. Let's go from the center out, maybe. Let's do it that way. And I'm going to click on resources. So hopefully those bulldozers I bought are going to come in handy right about now. And let's see. Oh, and there they go. May take a few minutes, but hopefully that just levels out nicely and I can put my gravel quarry right on top of it. I'm hoping to get a really good quality source. And we'll do some, oh, gotta level this all out and maybe just move over a little bit because I'm gonna need a bus platform in here somewhere. I can do that. So hopefully this is enough and that'll do it. Now while I was over here leveling this out, I think I got a message of importance, and that is stop production. So let's go over to our plant and see what the heck happened. So over here at our plant we have no workers. So let's go back down here and let's add in another residence. I'm going to go unclick the build from resources for the moment and just go down to residential, and I'm going to plop another residential building in here and maybe try to squeeze him in something like that. So we'll plop him in there and then go to roads. Here he has a road connection. And as I said in the previous video, I like to use mud roads, at least to start out with, because they don't cost me anything and they get built virtually immediately, if not immediately. And then we'll put in some pathways here. They can get around. Well, that may take a few minutes for these workers to get over here. Now what I could try to do is to click on that building and specify where I want these people to go. So if I clicked on add the building where they should go and click here, it's red. There are no connections to this building, or the building is too distant, so I can't do that. Let's go back over to here to this nice flat area. Let's see, I hope it's flat, and see if I can build my gravel quarry. Go down to miscellaneous and gravel. So there, so it's kind of red there. It's more green over here, so I guess I needed to flatten it more this way. Let's go back to terrain management, and we're going to click on that, and I'll hit escape. And let's see if we can level some of this stuff out just a little better. And maybe centered where it looks like I'm going to have the best opportunity for a high quality of resource for my gravel quarry. So this seems to be taking forever. Not sure if it's working very well. Hopefully it is. I can make it smaller with that, make it speed it up a little bit. Let's see if I can get my gravel quarry in there now. So back to miscellaneous, over to gravel quarry. That's looking pretty good. And there's my gravel quarry. My quality of source is 92, 93, 94. So there's 94%. And I don't have to spend any money or leveled out anymore. So I think I'm going to plop it right there. And next thing to do is to connect up a road to this guy. So we'll go down here, and hopefully this is going to work. I might have to do little wee tiny chunks of road to get it to work, to get down this hill. Oh, is it going to discombobulate on me? There we go. We'll just kind of wiggle our way down. You would hope that I could do this, even though I have to do it in little tiny short spurts, so to speak. And maybe just go around that way and then back this way. Kind of wiggle my way down. And hopefully now I can just come straight down. There we go. And I wonder if I can get a road apps connection right in there. Okay. We've got our road connection. Oh, so let's unclick that. And go back over here, because he's not actually being constructed, because I had build from resources clicked on. And then we're going to fund the construction from rubles. So that gets that going. Now next thing he needs is a excavator of some kind, needs equipment. We're going to purchase a vehicle. And here's a nice one right there. Let's pick you. You'll be nice and quick. And the building is without power, and it's no vehicles to load stone. Well, we just fixed that. And we can't export the quarried stone, so we're going to need trucks. But the bottom... Hey, where's he going? Oh, he needs gas. So he's taken off, I think, to get some gas. Alright, well, he's doing that. Let's put in a bus platform in here. Hopefully I can get one in without too much heartache. I'll go here and then over to roads, but really I want a bus platform. Let's put a small one in. I'm really hoping I can get something in, maybe just like down in here. So that's connected. So let's cross all our fingers and put him in. Oh, I should have landscaped first. So let's go back to here. And let's see if we can do the average it out. And yes, we'll do it from resources. Keep it kind of smaller this time and see if that will work. Okay, back over to roads and to our little bus platform, or small one. And still says it needs flat terrain. Hopefully it's not too... You need a free excavator in the depot. Oh, I thought just needed a bulldozer. So let's escape from that. Not sure why it's telling me I need an excavator. I thought bulldozers were okay. So let's go back to terrain, and if at first you don't succeed, try again. And let's try leveling that way and see if that does any better. And yeah, let's level this guy out. Ooh, want him leveled up. That's better. Ooh, that went the wrong way. Okay, away we go. I think now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so back to roads and over to our bus platform. There's a small one. Anyway, I'm gonna see if that guy will connect there. I just need a free... Oh, I know. You know what? Let's just unclick that and go back here. Yeah, it's gonna cost me a bit. Okay, maybe it's gonna cost me a lot to put it here. It's gonna cost me some amount of money. And I'm gonna put the footpath back in, or put it in, hoping it connects. And I'm really hoping that I'm close enough to this guy that it's gonna work. So if I click on this guy and go to the few buildings that can be reached on foot, they can get there. So that's gonna work out just fine. Now, down here somewhere, oh look, there's our excavator coming back, so I guess he's all gassed up. And the next thing I'm going to do is put in my gravel processing plant. So let's go back to, was miscellaneous I believe, and over to a gravel processing plant. So I'll spin him around, and it's going to be something like that. I want him fairly close. I'm thinking, let's put him in there and plop him in. And the other thing I'm going to put in there is a large aggregate storage. Now, where's large aggregate storage? Is it under miscellaneous? No, let's go back to aggregates, and there's my large aggregate storage there. Got some large aggregate storage. I'm going to store this gravel, and I'm going to use it for roadway construction, which means I need a truck aggregate loading. I'll need a couple of those if I can squeeze them in there. Ooh, that road might be a little tight. Alright, might have to do some road management here, so let's go back to roads, and not sure what else I can do. It'd be awful nice if I could fit those in, so let's go back to aggregates. Truck aggregate loading. Can I just sneak him in there? I think so. Let's plop him in. And will that guy go in? Oh yeah, he will fit. They fit and just. So we need a little bus platform here because this guy's going to need some workers, which he doesn't have right now. So back to over roads and back to bus platform. I'm going to put a small one in. And I guess I got to remember that this guy here also needs a road connection. So maybe just go like that. And then over to mud roads and connect him up. Now this guy here also needs a road. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, so I got to do a little road, one little piece at a time, get down the hill here, and hopefully connect up, and I did. We have bus platforms in, one there and one there, and what's happening over here? Well, we still don't have any power, and we're not moving the quarried stone. So let's get some power. Let's go over to power, and there's an electric substation. Find a nice spot right in the middle somewhere. I'm hoping we'll just power everything nicely. Let's zoom out a little bit to make sure I've caught everybody, especially that gravel quarry, because that's really what I want. And plop that in. Then back over to wires. So let's come out of here, cross there, and down that way. And I should have some wires over here, and I do. So let's go back here and just take those out. Then a switch. That ought to work for me, something like that. And then back to these wires, connect him up, that guy up, and back over there. And let's not forget, I need a road connection. And I'm trying not to use up too much space. Can I connect them over here? Okay, that'll work. What else do we need to get this gravel operation on its feet? Well, we need workers and we need dump trucks or dumpers. So they're going to want to gas up too. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to buy some dumper trucks or dump trucks, whatever they call them in this game. It's a dumper. I'm going to buy some big ones. There's, oop, that was too many. Well, let's keep it for now. I can always sell them later. I got a little slap happy with my left click on the mouse there. And I'll just double click on one and we'll set up his route. So he's going to start at the gravel quarry and then he's going to go down to the gravel processing plant. We'll hit start and then we're going to copy his route onto these guys. We can close that up and these guys are going to go too. And what I probably should do is, I'm not sure if it's going to be that important on such a short route, but I will go to the view the line and put line spacing in. Hopefully that'll keep them spaced out a little bit anyway. But I noticed these trucks went right by the gas station. Oh, I thought they were going to gas up first, but maybe not. Alright, so now we need some workers here and there. So let's go back to, oh, that's a fire truck station, I don't need that. Go back to our road vehicle depot. And let's purchase something, again, a small vehicle, maybe someone that's a little bit different or something that's a little bit different. I don't have to purchase 8, but I know it's a bad habit of mine that I do. And I'm going to click on that guy. And we're going to go from, well, I'm going to keep you up here. We're going to go from there. And I think really all he wants is workers. I don't need anything else. And then he's going to go to right up there. And once again, I don't want to load anybody but workers. And then we're going to hit start and then just copy it over. Just like we did before. That should all be copied over. And once again over here, you can hit escape and then just hit start, get them going. And for these guys, go to the line and let's just put some line spacing in. Okay, so they're going, and now I got to get some workers to the processing plant. Let's purchase a different vehicle just so visually it looks different and kind of gives me an idea where they're going. Maybe I'll pick this one here. I'm just going to pick 4 this time because it doesn't need that many workers. Well, maybe 6. There's 6. And we'll get onto this guy here and set up his route. He's going to start there. And then we'll pull him up and just make sure it's workers only. And then he's going to go, where is it? Right over there. And he's only going to load workers. And once again, hit start. And then we're just going to copy that over to the other one. And there we go. And then just get them started. I'm going to go back down to the depot. So off they go. And hit the line and put some line spacing in. So it's computing the line length and hopefully spaces them out as well as it could be spaced out. So I got trucks lined up here at the gravel quarry. They're loading up, so that shouldn't be an issue. And they'll start to load up down here. Yeah, it's still missing quarried stone. But while we're waiting for our gravel operation to get operational, let's just click on here and see what our latest messages of unhappiness are. So I'll click on this guy here, and why is he unhappy? Because he doesn't have a pub or a tavern and he can't enjoy culture. Well, since he's the one complaining, we could put a pub or a tavern in somewhere around here. Let's go over to residences, and there is our pub. So can I fit a pub in here somewhere? Well, there's a road connection right there. Or can I fit him in maybe here so he's closer to other buildings and people? About right there. And of course we'll put in a few walkways to make sure people who are farther away can get to him. That's too close. This guy should be able to get there without any problem at all. And maybe I can sneak one in here or over here somewhere. There we go. That should help. And back at our gravel operation, if I click on the gravel processing plant, it looks like there's no resources or missing quarried stone. Well, that's just because there isn't a truck there at the moment, but basically I think it's working fine. The current number of workers is 13, and as soon as this truck shows up, things will start to move, and really it's just based on how fast that excavator can load them. And there you go, it's moving again. Well, folks, I think that's enough for today. The major changes we made is we added this heating plant, and it's ready to go once winter sets in. We have our snowplows all bought, and they're ready to go when winter hits. And our gravel operation is working just fine. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to note them in the comment section below. So where do we go from here? Well, the answer to that question lies in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell so you don't miss out on more great content. Click on that box in the bottom left hand corner right now to see a video you're almost guaranteed to love. This video was selected just for you by YouTube, and they know what you like. So what are you waiting for? Click on that box now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another video.